What's up, everybody? It is Miss Quizler. Today, I want to teach you about how to do a weaving made out of paper. Take a look at this. To begin my paper weaving, I'm starting with 2 different colors of construction paper. I'm going to put a fold at the top of one paper like this. And that's going to be my guide for cutting some strips. Take a look at how I cut some strips and stop right at my fold, like this. I'm going to cut strips along this piece of paper all the way to the other edge. Next, I'm going to use my other piece of construction paper and I'm going to cut strips the opposite way. And these strips I'm going to cut all the way through like this. Now I am ready to begin weaving. To help me out a little bit, I put a couple pieces of tape underneath this paper and I stuck my paper to the table so that it stays put while I weave. I'm going to take my first strip and it's going to go over, under, over, under. So it goes over the first strip, under the second strip, over the next one, then under, over, then under, over, under. See the pattern? The second strip needs to be the opposite of the first. So this one begins with under and then over, like this. Take a look at how I continue along with my weaving, making sure each strip is the opposite of the one before. You know you are doing a good job with the weaving if it begins to look like a checkerboard. Look at how I finished this checkerboard weaving pattern on this paper. To complete this weaving, I am going to put some glue on the back and attach it to a background paper so that everything stays put. Next, I'd like to show you a couple of common weaving mistakes and how to fix them. Remember, the pattern for weaving goes over, under, over, under, over, under. Sometimes when kids are working on weavings, I see that they accidentally do 2 overs in a row like this. Can you see the mistake? It doesn't quite look like a checkerboard anymore. To fix this, I need to scoot my strip all the way back to the place where I accidentally went over, over, and fix it so it goes over, under, like this. Okay, that looks a lot better. Here is another mistake I sometimes see kids make when they are working on their weavings. Remember, the right way to do it is to make sure each strip is the opposite of the one before. So there's the checkerboard pattern. Sometimes I see kids accidentally put a strip that is not the opposite of the one before, like this. The way to fix this mistake is to take this strip all the way out and start over. Make sure it's the opposite of the row before, just like this. Much better. The last mistake I'd like to show you about is this one here. The weaving pattern is right, but there is just too much space in between. This weaving needs some scooting around, so watch how I move my strips to make them closer together. You'll see how it looks a lot more like a checkerboard, and I even have space for one more strip at the bottom, like this. Friends, I can't wait to see what you are doing with paper weaving at home.